We have some significant NASCAR news today. That's right. Team owner Michael Jordan is going to be working for NBC and the NBA. That's kind of random. Doesn't really make sense if you ask me. I don't know why he's doing NBA coverage, but hey, he's going to be a special contributor or something like that. Don't really know what ties he has to the NBA. Odd. Anywho, we're here to talk about the All-Star Race. NASCAR's All-Star Weekend is coming up. The All-Star Race pays the winner $1 million. That's a lot of money. Imagine what you could do with $1 million. Sounds fun. Anywho, we got a new entry in the All-Star Race. We got some fan vote updates. So let's start off with this fan vote, actually. So the fan vote is so if you don't know how the All-Star Race works, you qualify for the All-Star Race via winning a race in 2024 or 2025. So for example, Kyle Larson, William Byron, Denny Hamlin, Chase Elliott, some of the big names, they have already qualified for the All-Star Race via their wins or because they are a past All-Star Race winner like Chase Elliott, Kyle Larson. So they're double qualified. Am I overcomplicating this? Anywho, they have made the All-Star Race via winning a race this year or last year. Simple. Or a past All-Star Race winner. But now we get into some of the more difficult routes to make the All-Star Race. We have the All-Star Open. That is the qualifying race, essentially, for the All-Star Race. If you win a stage, you advance to the main event. Win stage 1, you're in. Win stage 2, you're in. Win the race, you're in. Good job. You made the All-Star Race. And then there is one final spot. That's for the fan vote. Whoever the fans vote the most for on the internet ends up going into the All-Star main event. We've seen, I think, Eric Jones do this before. Back when Chase Elliott took forever to win a race, he won the fan vote a lot. But we have the top 5 vote getters, or vote receivers, I guess that would be a better word, for the All-Star Race fan vote. And this is in alphabetical order, no particular order. This is your top 5. Shane Van Gisbergen, Noah Gragson, Carson Hocevar, Ryan Preece, and Bubba Wallace. So yes, I did all that explaining just to tell you 5 names. So if your favorite driver is on this list, or if they're not on this list, go vote for your favorite driver. If they are not yet qualified for the All-Star Race, I'll put that link in the description. So yeah, if your favorite driver's not in, go vote for them. Teams have been promoting their drivers. They did a SVG vote for Pedro kind of theme thing for Trackhouse. Spire did the sad dog commercial, but instead of sad dogs, it was Michael McDowell and Carson Hocevar. So yeah, go vote for your favorite driver. But now back to my previous point of all that explaining, all the complications of how to get into the All-Star Race. Remember one of those qualifications? One of those qualifications was being a 2024 winner. You know who won a race in 2024 that we did not expect to win a race in 2024 at all? That's right, Harrison Burton. The title of this video, we're finally getting to it. Harrison Burton, who won at Daytona in August, or I think it was August. That sounds right. He won that race, and as a result, he qualified for the All-Star Race. Now, of course, he was let go from the Wood Brothers, went back to the Xfinity Series with AM Racing. So, as of an hour ago, really, and every time before that, I never really thought of the possibility of Harrison Burton being in the All-Star Race because I didn't really think about that because, well, the thought had not occurred to me. But Rick Ware Racing announced today Harrison Burton earned his All-Star Race spot with his win last August at Daytona. Rick Ware Racing just guaranteed his spot. Harrison Burton will drive the number 51 Morton Buildings Ford Mustang at North Wilkesboro Speedway. Then they put some interesting things in the bottom, like here's a fun stat. Rick Ware Racing has competed in the NASCAR Cup Series since 2012, and this will be its first start in the All-Star Race. Good for them, actually. Good for them. And then if you're wondering, if you're a Cody Ware fan or you see the 51, you've seen the 51 every single race this year, it's been Cody Ware, you're like, well, where's Cody Ware? Here's your answer. Cody Ware will pilot Rick Ware Racing's number 15 Schuler in a Ford Mustang in the undercard All-Star Open with an eye on advancing into the All-Star Race Ware will return to the number 51 for the Coca-Cola 600 at Charlotte Motor Speedway. So you may be wondering, okay, why are they switching numbers? My guess is it has to do with the charter. Rick Ware Racing currently only has one charter, and that is the number 51 car. The number 15 or the number 01, whatever the second car is, it's been an open car. And as I said, the 01, we've seen Corey LaJoie drive that car this year in a few select starts. So somehow someone smarter than me can explain it, but I would guess there's financial implications. And the 51 being guaranteed a spot in the All-Star field is a much better payoff for Rick Ware Racing. So they're going to put a driver that is guaranteed a spot in the All-Star race, with Harrison Burton getting that win last year. So it works for both sides. Harrison Burton gets to return to the Cup Series for a weekend, and Rick Ware Racing is guaranteed a spot in the All-Star race, and they make their first All-Star start. It's a win-win for both sides. As for Cody Ware, we'll see how he does in the All-Star Open, if he can qualify and make it a double Rick Ware entry in the All-Star race. Now, Harrison Burton did release a statement. He said, "So excited to get another Cup Series start. Let's make the most of it." Fist bump emoji, hashtag something to prove. Now, I tell you what, Harrison Burton, he's had a really solid year, actually, in the number 25 Xfinity Series car. In just 12 starts, half of those he's recorded a top 10. He's got a top 5. He's currently sitting 10th in the points, average finish of 14.2. Look, Harrison Burton's stint at the Wood Brothers did not go as planned. It was a really, really rough go for him and that team. But then they got that win in August. And at that point, it was like, okay, that's the Wood Brothers' 100th win. It's a historic moment. It's a huge moment for Harrison Burton, a part of a family with a rich racing history, to get a Cup Series win. It's a really big deal. It's a great moment for him. But at the same time, he was leaving that ride, or he was being pushed out of that ride because the results had not been there, and he had to go back to the Xfinity Series, which no one wants to do. When you get to the Cup Series, you want to stay in the Cup Series. But so far this year, he's proved, hey, he's still a capable driver. He's still a solid driver. It just didn't work out at the Wood Brothers. And I'm not saying shoot him back up to Cup next year or this year or whatever, but I'm saying he's had a solid start to the year. He's had a really solid year thus far. So, hey, him in the All-Star race could be fun. We'll see how it goes. But I don't know. I'm sure I put the paint scheme over this at some point. But in case, here's the paint scheme. Here's the number 51. Get yourself a good look at it. But Harrison Burton back in the Cup Series for at least one weekend for the All-Star race. Guarantees Rick Ware Racing a spot in the All-Star race. Cody Ware in the number 15 for a week. And then he will be back in the 51 for the Coke 600. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I got to go finish watching the SVG onboard because I got to do the SVG recap tonight for our live stream, which, by the way, we do a live stream every Monday night, so make sure to go check that out. It will be at 9 p.m. Eastern. Hope you look forward to it. Hope you can be there, and I will see you guys then. So just a few hours to go.